runners throughout the kingdom to spread the joyous news of my nuptials. All are ordered to feast and drink to our health and to the happy union that will end this war. Now that the heir to our enemy's throne is mine. And, let's see. So that my people may better celebrate my most beloved consort. Taxes for this month are, let's go, halved. They're halved, okay? Be sure that this part is prominently announced in every town square, inn, and backwater crossroad. Also, if I hear of any baron collecting in full and sending me half, I will be very, very, very disappointed. No, you will not send the messengers tomorrow. When I say immediately, I mean I want them on the road within the hour. Now. Good. Now, you'll excuse me, my lords and ladies. I have my wedding night to attend to. Right, just a minute. All right, they're gone. It's just us. Well, I'd say that all went exactly to plan. You did wonderfully, champion. Or should I say, consort? Of course I didn't tell you I was going to marry you on the spot. I had to have some element of surprise there for you. I mean, though, you did do amazing. You were perfect. My generals and advisor had thought I'd lost my mind, letting your silly friends go based on nothing but a promise from you. Even your friends thought it was like some sort of trick when the guards struck off their chains and told them to get out, go away. We had to actually chase them out of the keep, practically at sword point. Could you imagine? Nah, I knew you'd hold up to your bargain. Champion, to see you at midnight hour come walking up out of the dark into the torchlight of the courtyard, filthy, tired, alone, but your back straight and your steps steady, right through my lines of soldiers and knights, without a flinch, to offer me your sword and your surrender. Oh, they'll be singing about tonight for years. A no-name peasant showing them all what real courage looks like. Oh, I never had a doubt you'd show. My dear, thank you for showing them all how extraordinary you are. And for that look of absolute shock as I dragged you across the courtyard, yelling for a priest to meet us in the chapel. It really sold the moment. I'm sorry, were you expecting a long engagement? To whose advantage would that be? Certainly not mine. At least you knew it was coming. That was more than I gave anyone else. Of course I didn't want to warn anyone else on my side. Why would I give anyone a chance to disrupt our necessary little moment of theater? I told you how important this was. A fulcrum moment. To alter the story. To alter the path of history. It had to look real. It had to be real. I hope you were satisfied with your wedding day, champion. I know I was with mine. Now, what do you think we should do for our wedding night? Apparently nothing. I'm sorry. I don't follow what you mean. A dream? What are you talking about? You're here in my keep. I don't need dreams anymore to visit you. You... How did you know this was a dream? It was perfect. No, I didn't drug you or have you knocked out. What was the last thing you remember? Well, I'm glad you remembered the ceremony at least. I'd have been offended if you forgot your vows to me already. No, I didn't do anything to you. I didn't have to. You can't have gotten more than 4 hours of sleep in the last 3 days, my dear. You got through our wedding on sheer adrenaline. You were swaying on your feet by the time the priest was done stammering out the ritual. I heard you bathed and brought you to me. Servants told me you were asleep before they got you out of the tub. You look so sweet, asleep in my bed. I didn't have the heart to wake you. But you didn't answer my question. How did you know this was a dream? I've fooled smarter people than you before. I'm shorter in real life? Uh-huh. Good to know, champion. Thanks for that. I'll keep it in mind for the future. But there's another reason we're speaking somewhere no one else can possibly hear us. I've had an opportunity to do some light research on the mage who called himself Renton, and I've come to the unfortunate conclusion, well, that you are entirely correct. Renton's so-called prophecy, well, it's no prophecy at all. It's a curse. We're cursed to desire each other. I told you that I could kill you if I had to, but I don't think that's so true anymore. I did not curse myself. I was merely trying to manipulate the superstitious masses. I had no way of knowing that an ancient wizard set up an arcane trap inside some truly, truly awful lyric poetry. And don't think for a minute that I don't know exactly what you're feeling too, champion. The look in your eyes when I went down on my knees in front of you, the shudder that went through you when I seized your hand in mine. Like this. And look at that. Married, but still blushing with even the most innocent touch. Happy? No. I'm not happy. I'm not happy about this in the slightest. Marrying you was the first, best, and only practical idea I had to fulfill the terms and conclude the curse. Clearly, it didn't work at all. So much for old wives' tales. No. Oh, this is something ancient and deep. We're going to have to crack it the old-fashioned way. Find a loophole and exploit it. I'm going to be pacifying your kingdom, so... You asked me what a royal consort does? Well, here's your first duty. Research assistant. Scooch over. These are the most relevant tomes from the library. Of course I didn't read all these in a day. I skimmed them and took notes. I've marked the key passages for you to start reading in more depth. But once you finish these, I expect you to take a broader look for additional context. Have you had any, experience in archaic spell construction? I'm sorry. What does that mean? What do you mean you're not really a reader? All right. I know I said I'm probably not going to kill you, but I will not tolerate disrespect. Not disrespectful. To my face, you just called me just a big old nerd, and you didn't think that's disrespectful? Never mind. I'll read the books. You can go pacify your kingdom. Of course, I'm joking. I'll handle both. I'll get you something suitable to your level. Maybe some children's primers. Something with lots of pictures. What? No, I'm not tired. Why would I be? I've gotten plenty of sleep the last few days tracking you. And how much rest do I really get while invading the dreams of others? You're asking a lot of questions about my dreamwalking champion. A little late to search for a weakness, isn't it? Well, I'm not tired. I've never needed much sleep, much real sleep. Forget it. I have others better suited for research. I'll come up with the reason. They don't need to know the truth. I said never mind. You won't actually have access to the library much longer anyways. Tomorrow, it'll be necessary to move. Your friends have turned around. But on good authority, they're coming back to save you from me. Yes, hilarious. Yes, I'll hold to my word. I'll not be hurt unless they quite literally run themselves into my sword. But until they give up, you must not be here. Until we break this curse, I believe we should limit our exposure to each other's presence. So my best guards will take you tomorrow to a suitable location. They can be trusted. I've searched their minds for a hint of treason. What? Did you want to stay here? First, you don't want to be married. Then you don't want to be sent away? No. No, don't look away. Come here. Give me those wrists. Look at me. Consort mine? I see. Brendan's curse has got you all in a mess, hasn't it, consort of mine? Your head all tangled up with your heart. Don't know whether to push me away or pull me closer. Then you understand why you have to go. I can't let that happen to me. Too much is at stake. I must be thinking clearly without distractions. What's that supposed to mean? You're an expert now on Renton and his intentions? Why would some old dead wizard want to distract me? Afraid? Why would I be afraid to speak to you in person? How absurd. I told you, I'm addressing you in the dream for your comfort, not mine. No. That's why I'm not here in person. You think we're actually in the same room? In the same bed? I don't sleep where people can find me. Enough, consort. Save your pity for someone who needs it. You're giving me your sword and surrender. I set what happens next. A little castle for you somewhere near a forest and a stream. You're off the board, and I have other things that require my attention. I am not telling you where I sleep. Worry about your own sleep, champion, or don't. You needn't fear the nightmares anymore. I have what I want from you. Pleasant dreams.